Today I am at Red Clay State Park, and I'm just sort of wandering around the grounds a little bit. I just wanted to kind of show the buildings that are here. This is the last place the Cherokee Nation met for a council before they were forcibly removed to Oklahoma along what is now called the Trail of Tears. Behind me over here are three sleeping huts. There's no floor, there's no windows, there's no doors, there's no chinking between the logs. It's just a place to get out of the weather and to sleep at night. And they would have been spread all over this place for Indians who were coming to visit and take part in the council to sleep at night. This is one of the farmstead homes that the Indians would have lived in here. They were given a plow and other things to grow corn, something that their ancestors had done. And it's basically a one-room house, and we're going to take a look inside. Unlike the other sleeping huts, the barn, of course, has no floor. They would have held livestock in here. They would have also stored grain. This may be something that you are familiar with. This is commonly known as a manger, where the livestock would have been fed. And you might be familiar with that from a biblical story of someone who was laid in one of these as an infant. Red Clay State Park is now open to the public. It's free to come to. This is the main area where the buildings are. They do have sort of fairs here where I believe the Cherokee Indian Nation comes back. They've set up tents and it's like a market kind of thing. A lot of stuff going on that people can see. We may come back for that when I know that it's going on. There are trails out through the woods as well that lead around to a picnic area apart from here. And there is a picnic area just outside of where I'm at. You probably saw some people around a campfire there. It's a great place to come and just walk around and be sort of in solitude and quiet.
Well, today's video, it was okay. I'm sort of learning the ropes here, but this was another one of those cases where there were a lot of people. There was a huge family having a campfire and sitting around and children playing, and I felt very self-conscious. And so there was some shots I didn't get because, again, I just didn't want everybody watching me. So I missed some of the transitions that I would like to have had. But there were a couple of transitions that I really like, and I'm learning to incorporate J cuts and L cuts so that, as you're still talking, a new scene starts showing over the talking, and then you come in. So it makes the transition a little less stark. And of course, today I did use a microphone. Now, this was the microphone that I used. I forget the name of it. Let me pull this up here right there. This is this is wireless microphone. And it has the mic that clips on, and then it has this little piece that plugs into the USB-C port on your phone. So the times that I was standing far away from the phone, this was the microphone I was using. Now, I've been wanting to use this for a while, and the reason is this is only $8.99 on Amazon. I'm going to put a link to it in the description below. It's not an affiliate link. I'm going to need money if you buy one. But if you want to get started with a microphone that's cheap, this is a pretty good one. I would caution you that it only records in mono, which is not a problem because I'm uploading all of my audio to Adobe Podcast Enhance, and it downloads in mono. So I'm having to make all that stereo when it comes in to DaVinci Resolve later. It's just a couple of button clicks and it's done. And it actually does a pretty good job of cutting down the wind noise and all that stuff. The other thing that I was not really happy about probably is because of trying to do all of this in one day. The music choice, I thought, didn't really fit the location I was at. I would like to have had something a little more somber. But it was a pretty quick edit to do in DaVinci because I had sort of thought it all out chronologically. So it's just a matter of, making some cuts here and there as the clips line in. The other thing that I'm doing too is, for instance, that first clip where I'm talking way off in the distance in front of the sleeping huts, the video has to record me walking all the way over there to get set up and then all the way back to turn it off. So I'm learning on my clips to go into edit mode on the phone and cut out the first part of that, cut out the last part of that, make that clip much shorter, and it's a whole lot easier to handle when I put it into DaVinci Resolve. So I'm learning a few tricks here and there. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we will see you tomorrow.